Finding Neverland, Michael Jackson's childhood and a lost magic we forgot we needed. Some songs don't just play in your ears, they sort of live there. They echo inside you, like they were waiting to be heard at just the right moment. Michael Jackson's childhood was one of those for me. It didn't scream, it didn't beg for a hit, it just quietly reached in, touched something tender, and stayed. Welcome back to Astralimitless, where we decode truth, awaken the soul, and dive into the unseen. In today's Sounds Behind the Veil, we're not just analyzing a track, we're stepping into a memory, not just of Michael's, but of our own. The sound of something missing. Have you seen my childhood? I'm searching for the world that I come from. The first time I heard that, I didn't just listen, I felt it, like something in me stopped and leaned in. Michael wasn't being dramatic or weird or whatever people used to say. He was just honest, and I felt that honesty in my bones. My childhood wasn't the storybooks and swings. I had this one fleeting moment around 5 years old when my grandma was still around, still full of life and hugs and homemade food. That was it. After that, everything kind of unraveled. My mom was caught up in something that took a toll on her health and relationships. There were arrests, chaos, and silence. I was left behind again and again, not just physically, but emotionally. And I had to grow up fast. By 10, I was changing diapers and making bottles for my baby brother. I was the mom, but still a kid. By 14, I was juggling school and survival. I didn't get to be carefree. My laughs get quieter. My joy became a checklist. So when Michael asked the world to just see the child in him, I cried. Because no one ever saw the child in me either. Kids still remember, we forgot. Before you judge me, try hard to love me. Look within your heart and ask, have you seen my childhood? He wasn't just talking about himself. He was holding up a mirror. He was asking, begging us to see the bigger picture. We live in a world that rewards burnout, not joy. That teaches kids to toughen up before they've even had a chance to just be, to be messy, to imagine, to cry. But kids remember magic. They wish on stars, talk to trees, believe in the impossible, they cry freely, they forgive fast. They're still close to whatever made us until life teaches them to shrink, to hide, to survive. And somewhere in all that, we forget. This isn't about pity, it's about truth. I'm not telling this to make you feel sorry for me or for Michael. I'm telling it because truth matters. And maybe the biggest truth we've been avoiding is this. The most powerful thing we can do is not move on from childhood wounds, but to go back. Not to relieve pain, but to remember the magic. To take that little version of us by the hand and say, I see you now and I've got you. If you're a parent, slow down, let your kids feel, don't rush them, let them be weird, let them cry. If you're an adult with a heavy heart, try this. Paint with your fingers, sing in the shower, write nonsense poems, lay on the grass and stare at clouds. Hold your inner child close, because they never left. Michael Jackson was laughed at, misunderstood, and even hated for wanting Neverland. But honestly, he was onto something. Childhood isn't a phase, it's a truth. A part of us that never dies unless we let it. Music as medicine, truth as liberation. Childhood isn't just a song, it's a frequency that shakes loose the parts of you didn't know were still waiting. This is why we deep dive into music on this channel, because the veil between art and soul is thin. And sometimes, all it takes is one honest note to unravel years of silence. Michael wasn't asking for sympathy, he was offering a doorway back to innocence, back to feeling, back to you. My take? When I sat with this song again recently, I cried. Not because I was sad, but because I finally let myself be seen. I held space for the child in me who never got to play, never got to be soft, never got to feel safe. And I realized I am not broken. I just paused the magic to survive. But it's still there. It's in the voice, in this message, in the song. So I ask you, have you seen your childhood? If this song ever touched you, drop a comment. Tell me what part of your inner child you're ready to reclaim. Or simply write, I see you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore the rest of the Sound Behind the Veil playlist. We don't just review songs, we uncover the soul behind the sound. I'm Astra, and this is Astralimitless. Thanks for walking with me. Let's never stop remembering.